It's still hard for y'all to find a place to rent. They say rentals is still high. Rentals is high. Rentals is getting high. Rentals is high. Rentals is getting high. I see people out here. They advertising. They advertising it for the low. How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie. We appreciate y'all for joining me. I know. I ain't got a little intro thing. I decided not to go ahead on with that right there. Just start talking. Just jump on out here and start talking. Y'all know I done been off a few days. Got to be more careful. Y'all churn still stupid. Y'all churn, no child left behind. Damn it, your churn can't read. Y'all real educated, but your churn can't read or write. We got grown men crying on camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? Crying on camera. I just can't believe they just can't. They just don't know how to do it. They just don't know how to do it. The most educated. Children can't read rough a damn. I don't know what to tell you. I know what to tell you because I've been telling you, but y'all hard-headed. Yeah, don't listen. You know what I'm saying? But, damn it, them your babies finna be out here, can't add, can't subtract. I saw a video where a lady from HR was like, the young folks was working and stuff like that and had to come to the office saying that they checks bad. They checks wrong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done cut them like the wrong check because they didn't know about these people called FICA. How your children getting jobs at their adult age and don't know about paying taxes? That ain't up to the schools. That's up to you and your household that y'all ain't explained the reason that y'all couldn't get them J's this month. It's because maybe you don't make enough or you make enough before taxes. You ain't taught your children before and after taxes. You ain't taught your children gross and net. Got to be more careful. That ain't the school problem. That's not the school fault. That's you and yourn. That's you and what you got going on in the house. And hell, y'all children out here failing because y'all be like, well, go on in this house, stay in this house. So your children don't ask questions like, what is taxes? What is FICA them? What is before taxes and after taxes? Because what goes in the house shouldn't be discussed outside. Yeah, boy. What it do, man? Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, man. Do not be afraid. Baby, it's STD fried out here in these streets. This is the day that you go ahead on to smash some. This is not about you and your significant other. This is not about the one that you got holy matrimony with. My condolences. I ain't about none of that. It's about who you had done synced it today, who you ran on into, who you said hello, who you held the door open to when you looked at it and she looked at you in your eyes. That lady when he looked at you and you looked at him in his eyes and you was like, well, he can get it. Come on now. It's about that. It's about that first attraction. When you first attracted, it's about that right there. It's about that first person that you was attracted to. And listen, if you was attracted to somebody, you will smash. That's what the attraction is, in case we don't know what attraction means. In case we try to come up with another type of definition. You attracted to another human being, that means that you trying to have a little smack, a little beat down. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to do that right there. You trying to exchange ugly faces, you know what I'm saying? Or cute faces, however you want to do it. You know. It's about that right there. It's not about protecting yourself. We got to take a chance out here. If you ain't never take a chance, if you ain't gamble with your life, that's what Friday's for. That's what STD Friday's for. Damn it, we gambling. We do not protect ourselves. That's against the law out here in these doggone streets. Stop following other people's morals, because the same people morals that you is following, they not protecting themselves either. And they having a good doggone time not protecting themselves. We always have a good time not protecting ourselves until we get some paperwork or something like that right there. You got something. Well, if we got medication for everything. So don't be around here crying. It's not the end of the world, you know. They're none of the STDs kill you no more. You know what I'm saying? None of them kill you no more because we got medication for everything. So let it be a learning lesson. You better live your doggone life. You better live. Oh, Jesus. Doggone bills expensive. That's what I'm talking about. Listen. For those of you who can't find a place to stay, let me go ahead on and show you a good place to stay around here. This is in Jackson Rental Homes. Yeah. Hold on. For those of you who can't find a good place to stay, affordable living, affordable place to stay, there's some places out here that you can afford. Let me go ahead on and put this up on the screen for you. This is in Jackson Rental Homes, right about here. Listen.
All right, I got a 1-bedroom for $750. This is not for my Steak 48 crew. This is definitely for the Outback and Longhorn crew, because this is the entrance. And I'm giving it to you so you don't be surprised. You can't say, oh, you didn't. No, I'm telling you exactly what it is. You can make a conscious decision. It's $750 a month. It is $1,500 total to move in.
There you go.
I like the price. That's about, and the renovations is not bad. You would think that some of these places would be falling apart, but for $750, yeah, you got to walk through all this. Am I gonna promise you to be clean? We can clean it up, but it's gonna come right back. But for $750, look, you get in here, you lay low, your mind, your business. But $1,500 total to move in, $750 a month. It's ready to go. All right, I got a one.
No more excuses when there's good deals out here like this right here. Jackson, 1-bedroom, $750, $1,500 to move in. They not asking for first, last, and security. They not asking you to be making 3 times the rent. That ain't what's going on. I ain't seen prices like this in like the early 2000s. Yeah. Since like the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? He say schedule the tour today. That's what's up. $750 is a steal. You say it's rooms that cost more than that. Facts. Plus you get outdoor space. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. For the $750, I get to walk through an alley and step over a few cracks and say hello to my mofos who just tried to break into the place, and listen to about 4 people telling me, oh, I didn't know that they saying something. Say what? Yeah. Where is the bedrooms at? Listen, where is this place at? What state is this place?
Bedroom for $750.
What is that?
This is not for my Steak 48 crew. This is definitely for the Outback and Longhorn crew, because this is the entrance.
Outback and Longhorn crew. Is he talking about the restaurants? Or is this like a community, like a county? Is this in Texas? I don't need much know. But anyway, it's places like this right here. Going for something decent. It seems quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's a quiet little spot, man. So don't let people tell y'all that they can't be afforded. You said that Florida? I don't know if that's around here. That's what's up. He say more like $509 a month, and they can't even keep up the damn landscaping. And at night, y'all gonna walk out and raccoons gonna jump on. Got to be more careful. Listen, just make sure you watch 236009 when you're in places like this. And make sure that you got the fire on you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But just think about the money that you can save. Think about the money that you can save. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much over you. Just saying. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help y'all find places to live and shit. You know what I'm saying? I am really good peoples. I saw something else. Now, I don't know if I had done spoke about this right here last week or the last time that I was live out here, but this is in the news. This is in the news too, and everything is under attack. Hold on. Everything is under attack. We got another thing that's up under attack, and damn it, they done recalled it. This is a whole problem out here. You say more than 3,200 pounds. More than 3,200. Did I tell y'all about this right here? Did I say about the listeria? I think I said something. Oh, hell, I'll probably talk about something else. It ain't no doggone telling, because there's been so many recalls and so many. Be careful, your booty hole might explode. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat that. Listen, I was in the store again. I looked right at that iceberg and I say, you will not get in this basket. No. I'm not trying to have the explosive thing because I also forgot to buy wipes. I forgot to buy wipes, and it can't be explosive. And I ain't got nothing to wipe and pat it softly. And oh Jesus, I can't do it. Damn it, they're going after the corned beef. Going after the corned beef. Got to be okay. What is y'all gonna do? And this is a Chicago-based food company. It has recalled 3212 pounds of that good meat. That good meat, bam, that was produced on July the 26th. July the 16th. So you probably done already ate it. You probably done already fell ill. You know what I'm saying? You probably done already done called the ambulance because you didn't know what the hell was going on. Your stomach was doing this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Squeezing you on that, dehydrating you out here. So you probably done already ran through that. You done ran your cycle. But this is for the ones who buy stuff and freeze stuff. Now if you bought it and you used it like that day or the day, it's already gone. But for us who freeze stuff and just want it in the freezer until we ready to go ahead on and eat it, then we might as well just go on to take that back or throw it out. I'm trying to help. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. I'm bagged up right now. I gotta show y'all what the hell I hear in these doggone street. Hold on. Yeah. You want to go with education? Do we want to do hold on. Are you still single? y'all be so beautiful. Shout out to all the beautiful babies out here. Shout out to all the beautiful babies. I hear y'all got y'all stuff together because y'all do say that y'all got y'all stuff together and everything. Boy, y'all is prospering. Y'all is on like y'all positive path and stuff like that. Y'all banging. Y'all getting the bag like I always say. Y'all getting the bag. Sure enough, feel. Yeah, y'all still single though. Y'all. Now I ain't saying that you shouldn't be single, but it seems to me when y'all be making like these videos talking about I got everything going on, I'm straight, and just can't no any man coming in. I think that y'all be crying out. I think that y'all be wanting relationships, and because I think that y'all be wanting relationships, I just want to say, y'all got everything that y'all need. For some reason, y'all accomplishments and y'all education and stuff. Y'all getting the bag, those accomplishments and stuff. You got your own car, you got your own crib. Y'all buying more houses than men, and all, that is so cute. You can't seem to accomplish a loving relationship with a man. You good? Damn it, you good on your job. You was real good on your job. You did your due diligence about buying you a property or something like that right there. You did your other due diligence. You got yourself looking good and stuff like that right there. You don't focus on everything, but you fell in the men category. I just want to say to keep up the good work. Don't let nobody discourage you. Bam, hold on. Yada. Yeah, oh. All right, I saw something else. And shout out to our president. Hold on. Slow me down, pimp. I'm coming. Let's see how many. I think it's just one good video. It is just one good thingamajig. I'm put that up. Donald J. Trump, my president, your president, our president, has signed an executive order reducing the number of recommended childhood vax to 11. Because I think that it's like 21 or 8. Is it 18 or something like that right there? Hold on. Let me. How many childhood vaccinations do your child need to have? The children in the great United States of America are generally recommended to receive vax protecting against 11 core diseases, but it's not giving me the number. Back in the days, I used to put up the chart from the CDC and show y'all all of the vax that people, the children used to have to get. But I think that it was like 18 to 21. He cutting it down to 11. Now, one other thing that I like that he's separating, he wants to separate the measles, mumps, and rubella, the MMR. See, because the MMR there has been claims that it has been creating or causing difficulties in your children's like autism and stuff like that right there. Those have been the claims. I'm gonna say claims on YT because they be ready to knock a player down, and we ain't doing that right there. But y'all know we say claims, but look at me. I'm just saying though. And I heard people in the medical community arguing. So you just gonna have the kids take more shots? Shut up.
And far too long period of time, America's recommended more childhood vaccines than any peer nation, and even twice as many doses as some European countries, and even more than that. In many cases, we were requiring 72 jabs for our beautiful, healthy, lovely, delicate little children. And
I was way off. 72 jabs, and that in my and in my mind, I think that's between 0 and 18 or something.
Including giving the hepatitis B shot to infants and newborns on top of many other vaccinations. The hepatitis B shouldn't be given until they are 14 or 15 years.
Damn, say that shit again. I can't rewind it right now. He said it shouldn't be given at 14. I've been arguing this for over 10 years. I say Hep B. How is Hep B transmitted? If you Google it, transmitted. How's Hep B transmitted? Needle to needle and or sexually. Y'all know that that's the first one. The very first vax that they give your newborn. Your newborn have not developed any antibodies or none of that fly shit right there. That's the first shot that they give your baby. When you look it up, the transmission is sexual and needle. So is we saying that the newborn gonna be shooting up or the newborn gonna be hunching? I'm just saying, here we go.
They were given early. Effective immediately, my administration is recognizing gold standard childhood vaccine recommendations for only 11 core vaccinations against the most serious and dangerous diseases, along with the MMR, which hopefully will be split up. You have the MMR. We want it in 3 separate vaccinations, given at separate times. For long and far too long period of time.
Okay. Yeah, because that has been the argument over the years. People is not saying that they don't work, that the don't work. We're not saying that they don't work. What people is saying, when you put that combination together, when you put that recipe together, it has been a recipe for disaster out here in these creeks. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody denying, because you don't want to be a denier on social media because they'll like take your page and all that fly stuff right there. So you don't want to be that right now. But what we can say, that recipe, them ingredients, you don't put them together, and that's what our good president tried to change out here in this street. And I had them watch some interviews from professionals, people with PhDs and shit like that. Well, we shouldn't be taking anything medical from a person who is not into medicine. All right, dog. Basically, if you have not gotten a degree in medicine, you should not be discussing medicine and how people need to administer and or receive medicine. Got it. That's what's up. So we dummies. We just dummies. Like we been being. We just be, because we be listening to the people with the PhDs and like the coats and stuff like that they got on them. I got me a white coat. Bitch, I'm finna put, excuse me, but I'm finna pull a Cheyenne Brian on y'all. I'm Dr. Willie out this motherfucker. Listen, what, I got to pull my white coat out. I got to pull my white coat out. And shit. Who? Be all I can be. Who the hell I want to be? Because like you can be anything like on the internet. You can be whoever you want to be on the internet. For real though. Listen, y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, man. Damn, no, I missed a few days now. I done missed a few days. It's like I had listeria or something. Damn, I gotta cut that down. Come on, y'all help me play out. Let me go ahead and put me on up here. Subscribe. Do not be afraid. I need all y'all around here. Don't treat me like this. I done been gone a few days. I need for y'all to hit the like button, the love button, the I'ma share you button. You know what I'm saying? That man hit the pilot button. That's what I need to start calling it. Man, y'all hit the poly button because, like, we sharing stuff. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Listen, didn't I have to tell y'all that if y'all got like an insurance policy, don't tell your children. Don't tell nobody really how much your policy is. Don't do that. Rent high right now. Grocery high. You know what I'm saying? Grocery high. People ain't seeing too much positive come from their every other week check. Nothing like that right there. They feel like that they not growing. You know, they feel like that they can't do things right now. But damn it, if they can get a hold of your policy, if they can get a hold of the outcome of your policy, you know what I'm saying? Be careful about the people who is close to you. Stop telling people shit. Listen, for the most part, we want to tell family and kids and stuff like that right there. Listen, insurance policies is something that you need to have, especially if you have children. We need to tell people that right there. You ain't got to tell them the number though. And or if you tell them like a number, don't tell them that it's really, really big and y'all gonna eat after I die. Y'all better start talking like that right now. Don't do it. Listen, tell them, listen, I got this policy now. The policy is already, damn it, the beneficiary is the funeral home. I done already, damn it, it's going to them, and there's only about 10 maybe 8,000. Huh? It must be 4,000 because I want to be cremated. You know what I'm saying? Do not be like, boy, I got shit. Yeah, boy, I got 20. I got 30. I got 47. You know what I'm saying? I got about 62,000, boy, if I go ahead on that, boy. Boy, you could be rich if I die. You know, we got to start talking like that right now. Anyways, I saw a story. I saw something fly. We got somebody running their damn mouth and them fell short of glory. We have a North Carolina country, the South, the bottom. North Carolina couple had done got knocked off because of a $75,000 inheritance. Now this is not life insurance. It's an inheritance. So it's kind of like life insurance because you can't get it until somebody dies. Right? Y'all got to watch your mouth.
At least for a year prior to this, she was talking about how they were going to get a lot of inheritance.
Dalton Berry worked with Carla and Raheem Murray at the Morganton hemp store, where he says she talked often about getting a large inheritance. But he was stunned to learn that the couple may have been killed inside their home north of Morganton by two people they knew.
That's crazy. It's really something. I didn't know what to think when I read it. I thought it was fake at first.
Court documents say the suspects, Jamar Probst and Tasha Lewis, knew the Murrays and that Tasha stayed at their home the night of the murders, unlocking the back doors so Probst could come in and kill them in their sleep. The search warrant says he then accessed their cell phones with their faces post-mortem, and then Lewis transferred $19,000 off of Carla's Cash App account. Investigators later found the bodies buried off a nature trail at a park in Glen Alpine after a park worker found two shovels covered with brush off the trail. We spoke with Carla Murray's mother by phone this afternoon.
If somebody was in trouble or they needed help, she was always there for them. I just can't believe what they've done.
This is why they say to dog you players, this is why you don't date white women. They might be getting an inheritance. You don't want to date white women. Listen. So you mean to tell me, hold up. So both of them got a light of you sister. Now listen, look how happy player is. Look how happy a player is. She out there running her mouth because like they down bad. You know what I'm saying? They living from pillar to post, something like that right there. They making ends meet the best that they know how. And one thing about when you know that you finna get that bag, it's kind of like when you know that you finna get paid on Friday. You talking slick on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? You talking slick on Tuesday and Wednesday and shit. But you was quiet over the weekend because you get paid like every 2 weeks, shit like that right there. And you were broke on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Because the last time that you got paid, you had to pay all these doggone bills. But now it's coming up to your payday. So now your chin is coming up just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You you starting to talk more from like the stomach and it's coming up to like the chest. You talking with your chest now, cause you know that you about to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this baby was out here doing. I ain't even worried about it. Shoot, you can keep them little $15 that I had done asked you about, because shit, I'm about to get this inheritance. Damn it, it's in the mail. If it's just in the mail. Buddy said that they've been talking about this right here for a good little minute. Listen, ladies, shut up.
At least for a year prior to this
They've
shit.
been talking about it for like a year. How long do it take to get the inheritance from some doggone baby? Oh, damn it, you got to go through probate and all that fly stuff.
He was talking about how they were going to get a lot of inheritance.
Dalton Berry worked with
And then kind of find out, even if you have a will, that does not stop probate. I didn't know that until I had to educate myself, but go ahead.
Carla and Raheem Murray at the Morganton hemp store, where he says she talked often about getting a large inheritance. But he was stunned to learn that the couple may
And it's crazy because you would normally say like 75 bands ain't really a large. Nah, normally you would say that ain't large. Like people like with real bills out here, we'd be like 75 will last you. You know what I'm saying? For like a year, depending on what you got going on. But right now 75 is considered what small. Right now, in my mind, 75 has always been like big, but like back in the day, wait, is it back in the days it would have been looked at as big or small? Because now it's probably looked at as small. 75, because people say you need 150,000 to live. All right. So nowadays, 75 would look like something small. You know what I'm saying? Well, back in my day, 75 that you rich out here in this street. You know how many years that you ain't got to work if you had 75,000? Let's say in like 99, and like in 1999, if you had 75,000 in one walk, you could have probably took off by 5 years and made it. You know what I'm saying? Now, because they say you damn near need to be making like 1.2 million a year or something like that, $75,000 ain't no money. But let me hold something. Let me hold 75,000. I'm trying to tell you something, boy. I'm make it do what it do, boy. 'Cause that shit is still flip the way it's supposed to flip. All you gotta do is add some baking soda. Oh, go ahead.
had been killed inside their home north of Morganton by two people they knew.
That's crazy. It's really something. I can honestly, I didn't.
Got to be like a little small town in North Carolina, though. It looked like small home building and stuff like that. You say 75K is good today. Yeah, but you know how people be out here talking 75,000 and shit. You got women who refuse to date players under 100. Come on.
Know what to think when I read it. I thought it was fake at first.
Court documents say the suspects, Jamar Probst and Tasha Lewis.
So you talking like this round Jamal and Tasha. This Tasha, I've never, and I wanted to never, met a Lighter Hugh sister named Tasha. Ever. I don't know. Damn it. But it is Carolina. Look at the majority is Lighter Hugh.
Probst and Tasha Lewis knew the Murrays and that Tasha stayed at their home the night of the murders.
Tasha done stayed there where the baby had done got dead.
Locking the back doors so Probst could come in and kill them in their sleep.
She unlocked the back door to let her man come on in there and knock them off. Well, talk about couple love. I tell you.
The search warrant says he then accessed their cell phones with their faces post-mortem. And
so they got the facial recognition and we need your face. Open up your eyes or something like that right there so we can get your phone open. Got to be more careful. Talk about not having a heart.
then Lewis transferred $19,000 off of Carla's Cash App account.
I didn't know that you could transfer $19,000. What is the maximum that you could, hold on. What is the maximum amount that you could transfer from your Cash App? What, like 45,000? 25,000 per 7-day period. I ain't even know. Listen. We need to try this out. If anybody got like 25,000, let's just try it. Send it to me. Send it to me so then I can let the people know that yeah, you can transfer $25,000. Yeah. You can test it out with me. You go ahead on and test it out with me.
Investigators later found the bodies buried off.
So it's crazy because he transferred 19,000. So they been having a bag like that. Oh no, she must have got. Oh, she got the money. She had the money loaded on up her cash out. That's what's up.
App account. Investigators later found the bodies buried off a nature trail at a park in Glen Alpine after a park worker found 2 shovels covered with brush off the trail.
These fools in the country folk done buried a bit and left the damn tools. Y'all left the tools with Prince. Country ass. I don't.
We spoke with Carla Murray's mother by phone this afternoon.
Look how much they look like that they in love. Look how much they look like they in love. She looked like she could be like a recreational user. But she look happy.
By phone this afternoon.
If somebody was in trouble or they need...
They look like a loving couple. But in closing, watch your mouth. Willie say, don't tell nobody about the money. Is you stupid? Oh, but those are their friends, though. Everybody friends out here in these streets. Let's go around here to St. Louis then. Let's go on around here to St. Louis. Got to be more. Well, y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button. Say OJ Graveyard. They out here burying people. I thought that's like the movies. Do y'all understand that they use their phone, which I keep trying to tell y'all, phones is receipts. Whatever we do on the phone, it can be traced back to you, especially if you sending you 19 stacks. Y'all sent the 19 after the fact to y'all's cash out. Not thinking when us in law enforcement do our investigation, you got to be silly as hell. When we do our investigation, we're going to see transactions from the cash app to somebody. The closest one to them, just send to my cash app. We can get away with it. That makes sense. Hey, dawg, just keep doing what y'all doing, though, man. Don't let nobody tell y'all that y'all slow and stupid and all that stuff right there. Keep doing it just the way that they had done did it. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. He said, Willie gonna come back 400 pounds. Listen, streets gotta eat. I promise you the street. Is anybody even buying crack anymore? I ain't been seeing people talk about that hard. No. You say, what did she get? 19 or 75 grand. So what I'm thinking, when Buddy started the interview, he said that like it's been like over a year she was talking about she finna get the bag and all that right there. So I'm guessing she had already got the bag. And the one who spent the night knew that she got the bag. You know what I'm saying? But because you only sent 25, she probably only had 19. At the time. Hell, so they probably had done ran through. Of course they ran through it. Of course they done ran through that bag. Yeah, It happens. Move right along. St. Louis. Got something for y'all. Our officers down bad right now. Officer down real bad right now, boy. Boy, we got a sexual fetish. We got sexuality. We be horny. We be horny. Ooh. I think I did this like some years ago. Horny definition. The word horny is an informal slang that means feeling sexual desire or being sexually aroused and excited. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't want the informal slang. I want the definition. I looked that up like a while back. And it says some fly that I just can't remember. Well, hell. You type in definition, and that's a definition that is given. So I can't even make a point with that right now. So anyway. We have a former, call him former because they done been fired. Former St. Louis cop admits to sexually abusing detainees. Multiples. Not one, but multiples. Oh, dog you folk. We're doing too much.
County police officer pleaded guilty to sexually abusing handcuffed men This as he was approaching his federal trial.
Sexually abusing handcuffed men. Oh, he liked them boys.
Marcellus Blackwell was an officer for about a year. During the time, he admits to abusing men in his custody. Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes is tracking this case and has been since it broke 3 years ago. And he joins us now with more details. Chris.
Shirley, Mandy, it seemed to take forever in court as prosecutors read through accounts of 18 men in handcuffs being sexually abused by a former North County Police cooperative officer. 36-year-old Marcellus Blackwell pleaded.
Y'all understand that 36-year-old Marcellus been on the job for like a year at the time? He done tampered with 18 on in handcuffs. Remember I did the story, I think, a few days ago or something like that right there? Oh, I did the standalone video. And if y'all not watching the standalone videos, y'all's bad. And that's on this channel right here too. But I talked about our sister arguing with the police because he had to slam her. He had to get it under control out here in these streets. She's saying that you can't slam me, you can't punch me in my face after being punched in the face. You know, we just be talking. And I was trying to explain that her as a woman was talking slick and not understanding it's now your arms is behind your back in handcuffs. If this officer is one of them officers who want to violate you, he have the opportunity to violate you and there ain't nothing you can do. But you keep running your mouth. I made that point. And now I'm seeing Buddy been on the force for like a year and done knocked off 18 of them in handcuffs. And he did it to men. I was saying it to a woman, bitch, shut your mouth before he decided to not be, or he decided to be the person who is willing to fill on y'all here in these streets. Huh? Here we go.
Guilty to 18 counts involving kidnapping and depriving victims of their rights. It turns out he was doing this during a time we interviewed him for an unrelated report about officer recruiting. This was in 2023, shortly before he was accused of molesting men in his custody. A prosecutor read through each accusation, saying Blackwell turned off his body cam each time and recorded his acts with his own cell phone.
You couldn't even get yourself 3 years on the job, dog. You feeling and touching on it. And recording.
Blackwell acknowledged his guilt without saying anything else. U.S. Attorney Thomas Alvarez.
Right, yeah, I did it, dog. Yeah, I did it.
This came out to speak after the hearing.
Sad day in a lot of ways. Just frankly disgusting conduct that you heard recounted to Judge Lanahan that Mr. Blackwell did accept responsibility for. You know, we think of the victims today, and they were in a particularly vulnerable situation.
Blackwell was coming up on his trial date, which would have meant those cell phone videos would be played to a jury. So it's not much of a surprise Blackwell took this plea. He's looking at a 30-year recommended prison sentence.
Okay.
Well, Chris, how was all of this uncovered?
One of the last victims pointed out that this was done to him and it was recorded. So the co-op worked with the FBI and found videos on his Google Drive.
Wow. So was he committing these crimes at the police station?
In his car, and part of the charges that he pleaded guilty to, kidnapping. And it came out that he took one of his victims to Normandy High School bus lot to do this.
Wow,
in his car.
Interesting. Yeah.
It is shocking. All right, thank you.
Wow. But hey, fella, now do y'all know what's crazy? 9 times out of 10, he was hunching women too. I think that he was hunching women. Now, he in the uniform. He got a nice cut and everything. Them bras on him. You know what I'm saying? Sign of authority. You know. Them ladies be in the club. They be going. You know what I'm saying? He probably just liked them both. Or he probably didn't. But got to be more 18. Just doing your thing. Boy, you know it's sad when you get felt on in handcuffs by the same sex. I don't know if I could say it like that, yeah, but I just said it like that. I'm grown. That's probably, damn it, my mind say it, so it say it. I don't know, because like you can't, it's hard as hell to defend yourself. But like to get groped and felt, to get groped and felt on, and probably, I don't think he penetrated nobody, but hell, it ain't no telling. Boy, it ain't no telling. Deep. Anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna even tell you. It just is what it is, but y'all gotta be careful out here. Stop getting arrested. If that wouldn't tell me in my great state of Florida, Willie, don't be out here speeding. They got officers who may pull you over, some arrest you and fill on you. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. No. You mean same sex? No, hell no. Now, if you tell me that there's some women out here who is putting handcuffs on you and doing something strange to you while you're in handcuffs, you know, I might be out here doing 70, 80 in the 15-mile-an-hour zone. Where they at? You know what I'm saying? But don't tell me that there's men's out here who like men's. They touch different. No. Follow this. I'm way under the speed limit. We ain't speeding for nothing. Anyway, shout out to all my single mamas out there. Y'all can't tell me nothing. We love single mamas out here. Ladies, we love y'all. Don't let nobody tell y'all that y'all can't have like a good life or prosperous life or something like that. Don't let nobody tell you. And I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. Keep doing it the way that y'all doing it. Don't let nobody change y'all mind. I know for years I said, ladies, please get a churn of daddy. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't work. And then I had to change like my mindset because I think my mindset is the problem or was the problem. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to stop telling them that their kids need like a daddy, you know, and tell them keep up the good work. Your kids gonna be straight just with you. You know what I'm saying? Because we get to see the finished product when they get out here and they doing good. They can't read and stuff like that right there. Math is a problem. Conversations, conflict resolution, cognitive dissonance is a thing out here in the street. But y'all doing a good job. No child left behind. School just started. Churn. I saw some video. Wait. I saw 2 videos that children that made F's in classes on the first and second week of school. How what type of work is y'all getting the way y'all done got an F already? Yeah, it's crazy. In middle school. It's crazy. It's just silly ass little kids. But anyway, keep doing what y'all doing. How do I want to present this? I'm just gonna present it. We have a mother of 6 to say, bitch, I do it all by myself. Don't nobody help me. I think that y'all need to get y'all shit together because a mother is struggling with living in the unsafe rental home out here, and she finna speak. She finna tell us what is going on and how these people treat her. It's not right. Y'all give this sugar a pat on the back. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Baby for having her real. Shout out to Baby for having a tattoo on her neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad. People, I'd like to point out that the baby got a tattoo on her neck. She looked to be young. She looked to be probably like 22. Something like that right there. 22, 20, 25-ish. This a mother of 6, man. Who? Now listen, just because you have kids don't mean that you got to be bad body and look a hot mess. You be having one baby and be thrown off. It's thrown away. Why y'all be looking so bad after the baby though? Oh Jesus. Y'all be glowing and shit while y'all be pregnant. Oh, you finna have a little baby. Congratulations. Why do we congratulate? I saw some videos too and like, you know, I'm 6 months pregnant. Girl, congratulations. Why the hell did y'all be congratulating somebody for doing regular shit? And then we be The problem that I have is we be congratulating people who pregnant, who live in poverty. So you mean to tell me this bitch live in the same apartment complex that you live in? You don't find out that they be pregnant. Congratulations. Y'all live in poverty, bitch. Like you live in poverty. with her living in poverty. I think that the congratulations be that y'all be saying to y'all, man, yes, this bitch ain't gonna never do no better than me. Damn, she finna have another one. Cool. Ooh, girl, I thought that she had a chance. Thought she had a chance to start doing better than me, but no. Hell no. This is crazy, though. You say she got a little pineapple. She do got a pineapple. A pineapple. She do got a pineapple head. But anyway, I'm finna let this baby talk. A mother struggles with unsafe rental home living. Here we go.
Come on now, do something about it. Like, I got 6 babies. I'm raising them on my own.
5 years ago, after leaving a shelter, Saisha Whitson says she walked into this home hoping it would be the start of something better. Instead,
we moved into here with roaches.
She says the problems only worsened when she moved in.
What about the safety of my children? My baby almost got bit by a rat. She's only 1. She don't know how to walk or nothing, and she almost got bit by a rat.
A circumstance difficult for her to talk about, but a reality she lives every day. Compounding the issue, recent rainstorms pushed their way into parts of the home, and now she's dealing with a roach infestation.
You can see the pea stains right here.
And
he took the longest to fix the heat. Like, we was in there freezing cold. And now it's been a whole summer with no air. Like, so we had to go get a little small AC from like St. Vincent de Paul.
She says her landlord has failed to do anything meaningful to fix the conditions, leaving her and her 6 children with no safe or sanitary place to live. Her neighbor, Hope Johnson Gordon, who reached out to WCPO, has connected her with an attorney as they continue to push for answers.
I'm tired of people coming in and corporations and others who aren't in the community, who take up our resources, buy up the housing, and then don't even care about the neighborhood in which we live.
I reached out to the landlord.
Hello, this is Jay Shakur, reporter from WCPO Channel 9.
But my questions went unanswered.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, the story will air tonight.
Looking into the property's code violation history, city records show years of recurring complaints tied to maintenance, sanitation, and living conditions at the property. Records also show an active unresolved building code case and ongoing complaints involving trash, litter, and property upkeep. Based on the cage's history alone, it's still not clear if the landlord has been penalized financially.
You need to get it together. You need to be more caring for your tenants and stop just caring about money. It's children involved.
In Cincinnati, Jay Shakur, WCPO 9 News.
It's children involved. Huh? That baby got a chest tattoo. I was, yeah. The reason I know that she got a chest tattoo because it's darker. It looked like she done been burnt right here, but we see the little neck tattoo. And she ain't ugly. No, she ain't ugly. She frustrated. She just frustrated.
You need to get it together. You need to be more caring for your tenants and stop just caring about money.
Stop just caring about money. That's what's up. I see why she got 6 kids, though. She like the club. It looked like she liked the club. Yeah. Under them lights and stuff, we be dancing, and we be in like a trance. Have y'all ever noticed that we go to the club, they got the flashing lights and all that stuff right there? All of that stuff is like psychological. All that stuff is psychological, like the blue and the red lights and all that stuff be flashing and the white lights and everything like that. And then they give you Hennessy, and then we puffing on Black and Miles and shit and Squares and what is the new thing? The hookahs and stuff like that right there. They lacing shit. They got fentanyl in the reefers. All that stuff have us being the new baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like it. I I really, really don't like it. Yeah. Shout out to like the cameraman though, because he caught her walking in, and y'all know, damn it, we need to see how you look to see why you may have 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. Have y'all ever understood broke people always got a damn pet? Huh?
Reality she lives every day. Compounding
broke people always got a hamster or some ferret or a rat, y'all got dogs and cats and shit, and then it'd be difficult to feed the kids. I'd be so confused. Why do y'all put more on your plate, more than you can bear? Oh, maybe because God won't put more on you than you can bear. That's what's up. Praise his name. Praise his name. I know we not just stuck on 97 thumbs ups. Right now, Willie is going to hush until I can get over 100. I still ain't come up with like a pause, a praise break. That's what I need to come with, like a little praise break or something, so we can get these likes up. Let me refresh. Let's see. Y'all some pat on the back. Y'all made over 100. That's what I'm talking about right there. And always broke ass people with these damn pets. Got to be more careful. Listen, CPS need to come on around that. Who's the dog people? The dog Peter them need to come on from around there. If y'all not gonna remove the children, at least remove the dogs. You know what I'm saying? We gonna back this up because of what she did. She placed like a lot of blame on the landlord of the place that she decided to go ahead on and move in, the place to where she could possibly only afford this place. You want me to stop? You don't want me to say nothing else? My bad. I got to talk though. I got to say something though. But look.
Come on now, do something about it. Like I got 6 babies. I'm raising.
I got 6. She said I got 6. The way that her voice dropped right there just make you want to save a bit. Listen.
Something about it. Like I got 6 babies.
I got 6. She said I got 6 babies. Like that. I got like right there. Like save her, Willie. Like just like
something about it. Like I got 6 babies.
I got 6 babies. Like damn, boy, that get a little bit. Oh, she need like $13 a day, 13 cents a day or something like that right there to go ahead on and help out them children. And it don't be the children's fault. It don't be the children's fault. It be us as adults' fault. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to think about it. Maybe in her community they don't have like the Plan B or something like that. Maybe in her community they don't have contraceptives. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm raising them on my own.
I'm doing it all on my own. Huh? Hell, she probably started at like 14, 15.
5 years ago, after leaving a shelter, Saisha Whitson says she walked into this home hoping it would be the start of something better.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she been there 5 years. Willie, you not listening. You're not paying attention. That baby left this spot. Listen, she left the shelter. And we always take like good little family well, they call it their family when we're not a family because it's just be like a single mama thing going on. And the family around here at the Willie Williams Show is 2 parents and little ugly ass children. But in society's word, family is a mother and some children. But we all take some fly ass little pieces of shit, be broke as hell like here, boy. We be poverty stricken. We could take a good little group pic though. Everybody go get your little white tees and shit. Everybody have on a little black jeans. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like a little cute little thing that they got going on. She at least all her kids is with her. She was in the shelter with 6 children. So in the shelter that's 7 people. 7 people. The question would be, bitch, when do you stop producing children? Like when do you say, you know what? You know, it's been hard for me to pay like the light bill every month this year when I got 1 baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have another one. I'm going to have another because God got me. I'm putting God hand. God. And you notice that it was struggle for you to pay like the water bill too. So now the water bill got hard and the light bill hard. I can stand to have another one. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that he liked me enough to where we gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? I think that he'll take care of his responsibilities. Yeah. I'm going on to put a baby on. I'm going on to put a little baby on. I'm gonna keep it because you know I don't believe in abortion. Oh no, I wasn't raised like that. No. I wasn't raised like to be killing no baby. I think that is so sad to be killing babies. Yeah. Ladies, let me educate just a little bit. Even if you have the child, you have committed them to death. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen. So whether you knock them off early, if you don't knock them off early, you just gonna knock them off late. So it just is what it is. You know, I just She's not taking no accountability. But she was in the shelter for 5 years ago. She moved there 5 years ago. So she was in the shelter to where she could have saved up a few dollars. You lying to me. These two children is not 5 or 6. These two is not 5 or 6. I don't know if like these twins, I don't know if these twins, I'm going to give them like 7. I'm going to give them like 7. In my mind, she had 4 when she was in the shelter. Huh? In my mind, she had 4 when she was in the shelter. Y'all know she had them last 2 in the past 5 years? Living in squalor?
Aisha Whitson says she walked into...
See, he had to show us it from the back to see how we see it like in the club. And it's not shaped too nice.
Whitson says she walked into the...
But I guess the lights, the Hennessy, the Remy, the Casamigo, and all the little smoke shit. Yeah.
This home hoping it would be the start of something better.
And y'all don't never have no man. We be out in the club, damn, shout it, what happened, baby? You got somebody? You know how it is. It's complicated, but technically, no, because don't nobody live with me. It's just me and my kids. So you ain't got nobody hit. Let me slide through at the club. Okay. Listen, they be easy to smash too.
Dead.
We moved into here
because they know their value.
With roaches.
She says the problem
is moving there. So they move in there after the shelter with roaches. So she wasn't able to clean up the roaches in 5 years.
It was only worsened when she moved in.
What about the safety of my children? My baby almost got bit by a rat. She's only 1. She don't know how to walk.
Her baby's only 1. Remember, they've been there for 5 years. They've been in this spot for 5 years. Huh?
Or nothing. And she almost got bit by a rat.
A circumstance difficult for her to talk.
It's all right. With them nice new nails. Now, I don't know. They could be press on. You could have went to the shop. But when y'all go to the shop, you all won't leave them plain white. So in my mind, she did that at the crib. You know what I'm saying? She probably knew that she was finna go on camera. So she combed her hair really, really good. I like her ponytail. She, somebody, the honeycomb. No. You call it the pineapple. Baby got the pineapple popping. I like her nails too. It looked like that she was just about to start filing them. You know what I'm saying? But they is new. They new. They fresh.
Talk about, but a reality she lives every day. Compounding the issue, recent rainstorms pushed their way into parts of the home. And now she's dealing with a roach infestation.
You can see the pee stains right here.
And
got pee in your ceilings, baby. Got to be more careful. I wonder how many dudes done been around there.
He took the longest to fix the heat. Like, we was in there freezing cold. And now it's been a whole summer with no...
Do y'all think that she's slow? Do y'all think that she's slow? Could she be slow?
Air. Like, so we had to go...
She got the canned goods holding up the windows. The windows ain't got no screens in them. The window ain't got no screen in them. But she got a 1-year-old. The window ain't got no screen. We got the canned goods, the whole open the window. Do y'all know that she been staying there with roaches for 5 years? She been there for 5 years with roaches, got pregnant, kept the baby. Again, got pregnant twice because them 2 youngins. She at least got pregnant twice, kept the babies. In roach infestation and rats. Roach infestation and rats. She's living in the house with no screens in the window. That be produced 2 children.
Get a little small AC from like St. Vincent de Paul.
She says her landlord has failed to do anything meaningful to fix the condition.
The landlord done failed. You failed your children. I hope y'all listening to me. I hope that you lovely, good single mamas out here is listening to me. She was in squalor. She was in the shelter with 4 on. Moved out the shelter, moved into a lovely, luxurious home that just so happened to have roaches and rats. Lived there for years. Got impregnated, kept the babies. While living in roach infestation.
leaving her and her 6 children with no safe or sanitary place to live. Her neighbor hoped
no safe or sanitary place to live. In that room that they pushing the thing. Do y'all understand that she ain't even got no... She haven't been getting the bag and they've been there for 5 years. She have not been... Bitch ain't getting no type of money. Yeah. She ain't got no furniture. Y'all understand that? The baby ain't got no furniture. Now, the furniture could be... could have gotten infested with roaches. It could have. You know what I'm saying? The furniture were probably housing the rats and we just want to get rid of it. Because like rats will pee on your stuff.
With no safe or sanitary place to live.
She real good with doing ponytails. Look at her ponytail. It looks just like your mama. Go ahead.
Her neighbor, Hope Johnson Gordon, who reached out to WCPO, has connected her with an attorney as they continue to push for answers.
Hope Johnson pushing for answers. Hope Johnson pushing for answers. Hope Johnson not now time finna blame this mama though.
I'm tired of people coming in and corporations.
You tired of the corporations. You not gonna be tired of young black women who ain't got their shit together continuously producing children. We ain't tired of that right there.
Others who aren't in the community, who take up our resources, buy up the housing, and then don't even care about the neighborhood in which we live.
She's sick of investors and or people with the bag coming in buying stuff in the community. The reason that outside people can come in and gentrify your shit is because y'all won't gentrify your shit. Huh? Do y'all understand that when that house was up for sale, ain't nobody in the community know that the house, or what? Well, nobody decided to purchase the house that was for sale. Come on now. Nobody down there at like the tax place trying to buy tax liens, none of that fly shit right there. So we feel some type of way when outsiders coming on in the community. It's not a community. Black folks ain't got no community. That's a lie.
Take up our resources, buy up the housing.
Take up their resources. So your resources is the housing. Again, it would have not been sold to somebody outside of the community if somebody inside of the community would have bought it and or kept the property. Come on now, we got to be careful when you talk.
Who take up our resources, buy up the housing,
and what?
And then don't even care about the neighborhood in which we live.
Don't care about the neighborhood in which y'all live. You shouldn't be living in a neighborhood like this right here then. You should not be subject to have to live in this home that's infested with roaches and rats. The only reason that she's living the way she's living is because of her decision making. We don't want to correct and point out the decision making got you living in this situation, baby. So your monkey and your badass decision making got you where you at. Got you on the news. So shout out to your monkey.
In which we live.
I reached out to the landlord.
And they didn't want to hear nothing, but hold on.
Hello.
About that.
Okay, the story will air tonight.
History, city records show years of recurring complaints tied to maintenance, sanitation, ongoing complaints involving trash, litter, and property upkeep.
When your monkey can't get you enough dollars to get you relocated, I think y'all need to start shutting up. Huh? He say she's sorry as fuck out here in these streets. Think about it. Lady, this is new. This is all new right here. I think you need to shut up if your monkey can't get you out of poverty. Huh? Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash out. You say she saw the house and signed the lease. Anyway, facts. Because why? She was in the shelter. And when you're in the shelter, you ready to get out of the shelter so you can do things like hunch when you want to hunch. Because we do be wanting our own so we can do our own mess. You know. But listen. You shouldn't be able to slick rap if your monkey have not allotted you a way out of poverty. We shouldn't be listening to you on the internet either if you're not talking about, hell, listen, I'm trying to sell my thing to get me and my children. I do anything for my kids to get us up out of poverty. You all don't even know how to talk your way out of poverty. This is crazy.
Based on the cages.
At a time that men Men is really willing to take care of y'all. But again, when women say that they'll do anything for their kids, no, they won't.
History alone, it's still not clear if the landlord has been penalized financially.
There is multiple men right now who will take on her and her 6 children. Those multiple men, I can damn near guarantee y'all, she would not be interested in those men. I can almost guarantee y'all she would not be attracted to those men who is willing to, today, willing to take them in right now.
Financially.
You need to get it together. You need to...
Look how she slick talk the landlord.
You need to get it together.
She did it. You ain't getting together with... That's a little angry little mouth right there.
Financially.
You need to get it together. You need to be more caring for your tenants.
Right there. You need to be more caring for your children, baby. Just saying. Move right along. I ain't gonna hold you much. You got to be more concerned about your babies, but then again, maybe you are, and this is all that you can do. You say, an older man, but listen. I think that she's in her 20s. I'm going to say that there's dudes in their 30s who got their stuff together. They got the good little jobs and shit like that right there. They got them a place to stay and all that right there. They done bought homes and stuff. They living it up. They got the bag. You know, a lot of women there is just not attracted to those men who got their shit together. But be out here lying. I do anything for my churn. No, you won't. Because you won't sacrifice you not being attracted to somebody to come up with you and your children. You was not willing to sacrifice you liking somebody. For you and your children. Just saying. We'll take a bit with no face. And we'll love that lady. I was trying to tell you, we'll love that baby. You can't tell her nothing. I'm trying to tell you, bitch ain't got no face, dog. Bitch ain't got no face. I don't know where her mouth at. Don't say nothing. We will get in a full-blown relationship with a bitch who look like us. It's like you done hollered at yourself out here, but damn it, you got that moment. We will deal with that, baby. Coming on down here today, County. Well, no, North Miami. Yep. North Miami Beach. We got a player. Who is exposing his meat to some minors. So that means we got a map. Exposing himself, showing what he got to the young girls, hoping that they'll bite. He throwing a line out there, hoping that they'll bite. You know what I'm saying? He got hoping that they'll go ahead on and bite. You know, hook, line, and sinker. You know, go ahead on and show you, buddy. Here we go.
Miami Beach man accused of exposing himself to young girls at his apartment building. And Local 10's Rosh Lowe is joining us live in North Miami Beach. And Rosh, we understand the entire crime was all caught on camera, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely right. And it's very disturbing. And let me tell you, so this guy tells cops, okay, he says, I didn't do anything. I got home from work. I didn't do anything. So cops in this day and age of surveillance video, go and look at the surveillance cameras. They see what's on video. They say, oh my goodness gracious, get this guy into cuffs. And there's more to the story. Where this happened, there's a daycare, and police concerned, there's even more victims. Let's start this one out with the video. You have two minors taking out the trash, and this guy, Eric Wilson, well, his private areas pixelated. Friday evening, and North Miami Beach police,
I guess pixelated is pointed out,
called her. They say the 17 and 10-year-old taking out the trash They say this man was exposing himself to these minors, and they're concerned that there may be other victims out there. In addition to that, take a look here. It appears that there's some type of daycare at this building as well.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
What do you think of something like that?
Yeah, that's crazy and inappropriate.
When questioned about what they witnessed, both victims, say cops, said that when they turned around in the hallway, they observed the defendant exposing himself.
Yeah. He said daycare right there. It's right there. That's the daycare.
Cops say the suspect repeatedly stated he had just returned home from work, did not have any contact with anyone at any given time. But then cops got the video, and now you're seeing it. They say his red shorts were pulled halfway down. The 17-year-old told cops that on 2 previous occasions, she saw this guy watching her from the parking lot as she was in her bedroom.
The daycare is right there.
It's on the first floor, yeah.
He must be living this side.
He lives like right next to the elevator.
Is that there are additional victims out there. If you have any information, pick up the phone and call Crime Stoppers. That number is 30.
That boy came out there ready. That boy came out there pumped up and ready. Now, with this little 17-year-old, now, remember the great state of Florida, age of consent is 18, so 17 still off limits, so he falls on the map, and I think that the other little girl, I think she was 6.
Exposing himself to these minors, and they're concerned
that boy pulled the pants down.
There may be other victims out there. In addition to that, take a look here. It appears that there's some type of daycare at this building as well.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
What do you think of something like that?
I don't think it's a day. Well, they did say
that's crazy and inappropriate.
When questioned about what they witnessed,
now, all right, okay.
Inappropriate.
When questioned about what they witnessed, both victims, say cops, said that when they turned around in the hallway.
I don't think that he was so much of trying to expose himself to the little one. I think he really looking at the 17-year-old. Remember, the 17-year-old say that she done saw him looking at her in her bedroom. That's what she said.
They observed the defendant exposing himself.
Yeah. So now we also got to think about this right here too. Once she noticed that he was looking at her in her bedroom, did she do something in like the bedroom? Huh? Listen, you all can put stuff past people because they're minors. I don't put nothing past no goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that she did something, but I ain't saying that she didn't do something. I'm just throwing it up against the wall. We never know.
I said daycare right there. It's right there. That's the daycare.
Cops say the suspect repeatedly stated he had just returned home from work.
That boy ain't playing. Huh? What you want to do, shout? I see you taking out the trash.
Not have any contact with anyone at any given time. But then cops got the video, and now you're seeing it.
You caught, dog.
They say his red shorts were pulled halfway down. The 17-year-old told cops that on 2 previous occasions, she saw this guy watching her from the parking lot as she was in her bedroom.
What you mean watching you from the parking lot? So he was in the parking lot while she was in the bedroom. I wonder what floor is they on? Because in the parking lot, she was in the bedroom. Did she have... So her window was open. And what do you mean like watching? So like what was you doing inside the bedroom that the person in the outside in the parking lot can actually watch you? And she said on 2 different occasions, right? So if on the first occasion that you saw somebody from the parking lot is able to watch you, then why would you ever have the window open, the shades open, the blinds open, knowing that somebody outside can watch you? I'm just asking questions.
Previous occasions, she saw this guy watching her from the parking lot as she was in her bedroom.
The daycare is right there.
It's on the first floor, yeah.
He must be living this side.
He lives like right next to the
elevator. She only fanning. Yeah, keep the damn blinds closed. Her mama probably told the girl, if you don't close the goddamn blinds, she probably done told her plenty of times.
Is that there?
I know what y'all think. Well, Willie, you're blaming the victim. I ain't blaming the victim. I just don't put shit past the victims. I don't.
Go and look at the surveillance cameras.
But,
they see what's on video. They say, oh my goodness gracious. Get this guy into cuffs. And there's more to the story. Where this happened, there's a daycare and police concerned there's even more victims.
It could be some more.
Let's start this one out with the video. You have two minors taking out the trash, and this guy, Eric Wilson, well...
And that y'all saying that baby's 17. I get it.
Trash, and this guy, Eric Wilson, well, his private areas...
Some people look different in person. I'm just saying. Huh?
And this guy, Eric Wilson, well, his...
She already... Listen, she probably looked older to him because he's littler than her. Because he's short. And she tall with, and I don't even think she got on, like, shoes.
Trash. And this guy, Eric Wilson, well,
she got on slides and she taller than him. Huh? So he probably thought that she was, like, of age. And listen, and I also don't think that this is first time trying to say something to her. Just in my mind. But buddy, you're going down. Listen, this is illegal. Y'all got to leave the minors alone. Y'all got to give them like 2, 3, 5 more mango seasons, something like that right there, dog. Y'all just got to wait. You got to wait. Yeah, she's supposed to close her blinds and peek out the window. You can't have your blinds over and you got your shirt off and shit like that, and you 17, you probably got a chest on you. Bitch think that you're 30. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be more cognitive of what's going on out here, you know. Yeah. Y'all come on in and hit the little thumbs up button, man. Just saying. Listen, you never know. You never know who like you as a minor. You never know who like you. I am so happy that like ain't none of my like pastors really thought that I was cute and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you like really think about it. You know. I'm glad that they ain't find me attractive. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though, dog. Oh jeez. But back in my day, it's been a real problem. But anyway, I saw something else though. I ain't done. I don't even want to do that right now. She falls asleep on the job. Little silly rabbit. All right, bam. We got a dude who is accused of pretending to be a health inspector. But he's a content creator. Y'all be doing too much. Literally. We got a player who's a content creator decide to pretend to be a health inspector. And now he may just be like in a little bit of trouble. I don't know.
Inspector denies doing anything wrong. That's our top story tonight. Glad you're with us. I'm Wendy Corona.
And I'm George Estevez. Now let's get to these new developments. That man could face criminal charges in several counties now. We told you Monday that DeKalb County public health officials believe he was pretending to be a fake inspector for views on social media.
Channel 2's Courtney Francisco spoke with him tonight. Courtney, he denies all of this.
No.
He said he's a comedian. He posts videos like this for entertainment, but he's starting to reconsider that type of content.
I tried to give you guys a pass, but that's crazy.
The man behind the online videos calls it comedy.
I am an entertainer. I am a comedian.
But DeKalb County Public Health calls it criminal.
It's a misdemeanor.
We told you this week the department considers it impersonating a public agent.
It's really eroding, confidence in public health.
The video in question is on YouTube.
You guys are getting shut down.
It shows someone go inside a restaurant in Brookhaven and conduct what some say appears to be a mock inspection.
He said y'all about to get shut down out here. And shout out to a player who got a tattoo on his neck. Ain't saying people tattoos on their necks bad people. I like to point out player got a tattoo on his neck. Shout out to Phone Check for the $5 cash app. Say Houston watching. Appreciate y'all from Houston. That's what's up.
My intention was never to create, a public health risk or, to deceive anyone.
Shout out to a player for getting his hair did before he went on camera to look like somebody. You know what I'm saying? Make his mama proud. Go ahead.
And I respect health inspectors. I respect the authorities.
I asked him how many times he's done it.
Anytime I've ever did any videos, it's always, I'm Agent Black, ID number 30303. I'm from the department. And
he Agent Black.
Emphasis on the department, DA department, nothing else, nothing more. But I can't tell you how many times I've done it.
You better not tell us how many times, because that's going to be the amount of counts that they're going to give you. You better be careful.
County Public Health said the Georgia Bureau of Investigation could get involved in a case like this because he's done it in multiple counties. They're trying to determine his identity.
My name is Buku Black, Buku Black TV.
That's all
His name is Buku Black. Listen, always shout out your platform.
he would say about his name.
God put me on the earth to entertain, to create, to bring laughter to the soul, to the spirit. So that's what I'll continue to do, you know, in a safe manner, of course, you know, and not an offensive manner, because I see, you know, I guess I've offended others and never my intention. So I'm going to be more mindful, you know, moving forward.
You talk good for a black male, a black young male. You talk real good. Ain't that what people trying to tell you when you talk good? Yeah. You talk good for a black man.
Back out live with Channel 2's Courtney Francisco in DeKalb County. So, Courtney, you also asked him if he ever considered that he could go to jail for making this type of content.
He never gave a yes or no answer, Wendy. He just said he never said that he was with public health. Okay. Police have not clarified if he could get arrested, get a ticket, or a warning in a case like this.
All right.
I think from here on out, buddy, you got to find you a different line of, like, you know what I'm saying, content. I think that you're going to get off on this one. You're going to get off on this one, but the next one now, that's your head, Mr. Postman, trying to tell you something. Yeah, right. Like, what's funny about the health inspector, though? Because, listen, you playing with people's emotions, especially in their line of work, in their place of business. They're trying to feed their family, and you coming in, and you probably writing some slick shit. I'm finna shut y'all down. And do you know what that do to, like, the soul and to the energy? It brings you down as a person, and you can cause somebody to go into a depressive state immediately and have anxiety. You can cause people health issues by playing with the way that they feed their family. Damn, I just thought about that right there, just on the spot. That's what's up. We're going to I-95 real quick. I-95 North. We're going out here on North. I don't even much know what city this is. But when shit get bad, we do fight on Interstate 95. Yeah, we do. Here we go.
Of a rollover in Pawtucket, and witnesses say this scene led to fights on the highway. The video just into the newsroom tonight, but the incident happened about a month ago. Here's a look at the moments after. You can see dozens of people crowding onto 95 South. Some of the people even throwing punches. Police say illegal car meetups could have played a role in this. The night team's Ryan Medeiros has the exclusive video.
Y'all know that everybody black? Jesus.
Ryan?
Well, Patrice, Rhode Island State Police believe that caravan that ended up on 95 may have been running around the state all night. Now, in the aids of social media, authorities tell me these pop-up gatherings have become all too frequent. An early morning rollover crash in the S-curves, followed by an all-out brawl in the middle of I-95 in Pawtucket.
It had to be at least over 50 people.
John Gomes came across the chaos around 5:30 on his morning walk, snapping these pictures back on July 10th.
When you think of a car accident, you're thinking of these people coming out helping each other, but then all of a sudden you just see these people dancing and yelling at each other. Yeah.
Gomes said
they were dancing, probably twerking and shit. Shout out to Miss Buttgood for the $10 cash app. Say happy STD Friday, Pastor. Happy STD Friday to you too. Appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about.
As he went weeks without knowing how it all started.
I'm wondering, like, what's going on here? Was it like road rages in there? I'm thinking, because of the accident, maybe you're going to stop blaming each other.
A police report shows troopers heard calls of car meetups migrating through surrounding cities leading up to the initial crash on 95.
Yeah. These things have become more prevalent.
We spoke about the incident with Cranston Police Major Todd Padalano.
As a law enforcement officer for over 30 years, if this was to occur on the highway, it's that much more egregious. You have higher speeds. Yep. You have much more propensity for serious and tragic accidents.
Major Padalano tells us they've had concerns with these car meetups in Cranston recently. A few times they responded right to this empty lot behind the Little League complex off Hope Road. But he says they really become a problem when they spill out into the street.
Whether it be burning the tires, spinning the car around, or performing whatever stunts they...
I will still never understand what's the excitement about burnt rubber, about you burning your expensive tires. I just don't get it.
Feel like performing. They put the innocent people in danger.
Back in Pawtucket, the chaos ramps up, a fight breaking out on the northbound side of the highway. Several people were taken to the hospital, one with serious injuries. Authorities later obtained arrest warrants for 2 men that troopers identified in the fray.
Okay, so now I'm seeing about 3, maybe 4 non-darky hue fellas out there.
These young kids, out there, they're thinking speed's a joke, and when something like this happens, it's not a joke, and that could have been somebody innocent.
Yeah, that's what's up, dog. Hey, boy, y'all be careful out there in these streets. Don't be flipping over and shit. You know what I'm saying? Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Oh, yeah, what I got. Bam, because I don't want to do everything. Oh, I'm coming back tomorrow, too. Y'all. I got to make up. I got to do makeup, so I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm showing up here, so I'm not finna just put everything out of here. We're not finna do that right there, but I do got, okay. All right. Saw some. Whoo, we got a couple who done been arrested for child neglect. We got a couple. It's like, they look like family, but I think that they deserve to be together. We got a couple who done got arrested for child neglect. We cannot be neglecting the children, but we can be neglecting the children. We say it's not a good thing to neglect the children, which facts. But we can't say that we can't neglect the children because people neglect the children. We can't use the word can't. We don't do that right there. But let me show y'all this couple. Now it look like they go together, but it look like they could be family though. I'm just going by their nose. It look like they got the same. And why do we compare noses as if if we got the same nose, then we some kin? You know what I'm saying? Because people without the same nose be some kin too. That's crazy, right? If we got the same nose, y'all got the same mom and daddy. That's how we be out here talking. But if we don't have to have the same nose, and we can still have the same mom and same daddy, or mom and them lying. You know what I'm saying? But damn it, they accused, arrested for child neglect. Here you go.
These 2 people for child neglect after investigators say they kept 4 kids in the cab of a semi-truck since 2019.
They kept 4 kids in the cab of a semi-truck. What, that was a Freightliner, a Peterbilt? 4 kids in a semi. This story don't even make no sense, but go ahead.
Keisha Epps and her fiance Tamara Stewart were arrested last week and are being held at the Duval County Jail. Action News Jack's Madison Foglio live in the newsroom. Madison, the children also say Stewart sexually abused them.
And I combed through all 9 pages of that arrest report for Epps, and it says that when the kids tried to confront either Stewart or Epps about this abuse, they were either hit or called derogatory names. Now, the details of this report may be disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised. The JSO report says, quote, since December of 2019, the 4 children have lived in the cab of a semi-truck, all sharing one bed. It goes on to say that the children were rarely allowed out of the cab of the truck, even if they needed to use the restroom, and were fed poorly, did not attend school, and did not receive medical care. The report also says that the children witnessed some sexual abuse by suspect 1, Tamara Stewart, and confronted him. But then Stewart, quote, beat them by punching their heads. When the children told Epps, she, quote, did not believe them, then called blank derogatory names and continued to leave them alone with suspect 1, Stewart.
The problem is when a caretaker allows a child to be abused or abuses a child, fundamentally their sense of safety in the world change.
Dr. Justin Dorenzo is a forensic psychologist. He says with the right care and resources, most kids can recover, but it can be difficult.
Often when kids experience something like this, they get displaced and they go from home to home as their caretakers are being rehabilitated. So
I don't understand how they lived in the cab of a semi, 4 of them. So that's 6 people in the cab of a semi, 1 bed in the cab of a semi for 4 years. Y'all lying to me, dog. I don't understand that.
That can do.
Y'all know how small the inside of a track trailer is? I don't think a lot of y'all even understand, because a lot of y'all have never been in a semi.
Other damage too.
Epps and Stewart were arrested last week and are facing multiple child abuse charges. Stewart is also facing sexual battery charges in Central Florida.
So he's facing sexual battery charges. So you mean to tell me, so they all lived inside of the track trailer, right? They lived inside of it. And if they all lived in a track trailer with one bed, in my mind, they was hunching. Not them and the kids, but the adults was hunching. And if you hunch in front of children, then that's considered neglect and or abuse, right? Because no matter how poor we are, no matter how tight the spaces is, we gonna get it in. Don't y'all ever get this shit twisted. It's something about us in nature that we gonna get it in regardless of our situation. Again, we got people in prison hunching, so, we don't care about the situation. We just gonna get it in. I just think that, damn. Y'all deserve to be together, boy. Y'all just deserve to be together. Move right along. I ain't gonna much of it. Oh, man. The children. What we gonna do about these doggone children? Should I go to Washington? We finna go to Washington. Y'all come on in, man. Hit the thumbs up button. Come on in and hit the thumbs up button. Say that Fire Marshal Bill, sister. Look a mess, baby. Jesus. Why we gotta look like that? Y'all, is it me or have the Nintendos increased in value or something like that right there? Because I'm on my marketplace and for some reason I have been seeing them like $150, $200 with like 4 games or something like that right there. And now I'm seeing the Super Nintendo for $300 and I think they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 games. But they was cheaper. Excuse me. These Nintendos was cheaper. Oh, somebody's selling the Hemi for $2,500, a 5.7, 5.7 in Belle Glade, Florida. The engine and transmission for $25 for old quarter. Ain't nothing old quarter. Yeah. With 13,000 miles on it, it's ready to be picked up. It came out of a Durango RT 2014. That thing in Belle Glade. In case y'all did. Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. Got to be more careful. Let's go on to the state of Washington. Changes have been made. Changes have been made to the great state of Washington. Put this up on the screen. They say in the great state of Washington, Washington will allow hundreds of aspiring lawyers to become attorneys without passing the bar after exam was canceled. I talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this like I will talk about like nursing and or doctoring and all that fly stuff right there. I know why it's done, and it is because of the money. I get it. But I think that is real. It's really bad that you can pay for a program. You go through a program and you graduate the program. But you cannot be that in the profession unless you pass a state exam. Like nurses is NCLEXs. You know what I'm saying? You can pass your course and all that, but you cannot nurse without passing the NCLEX. Now they're saying with the lawyers, you don't have to, and or they because it was canceled, that you don't have to pass the bar exam. We looked this up before, and we looked up because my thought was, well, what's the difference in a attorney and a lawyer? And the difference is one has passed the bar and one haven't. Let me check again because y'all know how they be changing shit out here. What is the difference in a attorney and a lawyer? Okay, while people often use the term lawyer and attorney to mean the same thing, a technical difference exists. A lawyer has a law degree, but an attorney is licensed to practice and represent people in court. So a attorney, like I'm a attorney at law, has passed that damn bar. A lawyer has a law degree. You just got like a law degree. So what do you do with a law degree then? Licensing may not have been taking place. Oh, okay. Yeah. What is a lawyer? What is a lawyer? Someone who has finished law school and earned a law degree. licensing may not have taken or passed a state bar exam. What is an attorney? The definition is short for attorney at law, yada, yada, yada. This is a licensed legal professional. Licensing, graduated from law school and passed the bar exam in their jurisdiction. So you want a attorney if you go into court. You don't want a lawyer. But the terms has been interchangeable. It's been interchangeable. So they won't have to take the bar exam. I think that's a good thing. I think that's really a good thing. And a lot of these programs need to cut, which I know they're not going to cut it out, but they need to cut out these extra exams for you to actually start to work. Because again, you can pass your courses. You can graduate there, goddamn thing. Your ass don't pass that state board. You out of here. Anyway, the Washington court has approved a pass allowing hundreds of aspiring lawyers affected by the cancellation. So I'm guessing that is only them. The bar exam to become licensed without retaking the exam. The July the 26th, the next gen uniform bar examination is in Yakima was canceled for most applicants after major technical problems prevented the test from being administered as planned. Oh man, somebody probably did a cyber attack or something. More than 600 prospective lawyers had arrived to take the exam. On August 6th, the state Supreme Court issued an order allowing eligible applicants who were unable to take the exam because of the technical failures to either take a special bar exam in September or accept the waiver of examination requirements. Those choosing the waiver can be admitted to the Washington State Bar by the court order once they satisfy the remaining license requirement. Man, I'm getting the waiver, dog. I don't want to take the test anyway. You know what I'm saying? Everything, listen. The anxiety and the depression that comes from these state exams ought to be against the law, to be perfectly honest. This shit just need to be, because it's messing up people's mental health. Do you know how many people done pass or have they law degrees and still is not a attorney because they have not passed the bar exam? Some people take it 5, 6, 7 times. And still ain't passed. Now, if you taking all them goddamn times and you ain't passed, then your studying, we got to change up on like the studying or something like that right there. Hell, if you take it about 4, 5 times, you should know all the questions. I think you should know all the goddamn questions in the system. There should not be another question that surprised you out here in these streets. I'm just saying something. So shout out to the people in Washington. Y'all finna get over. Bam. That is what's up. Get it off my screen. Now it was something
tonight
about the baby. No, that was something else right there. I got that there out the way. Now there was another one that I wanted to do, y'all. I see that there's change in the blood pressure. The blood pressure numbers that we need to be healthy. A normal blood pressure number. I saw a video about that right there. I didn't know that they had changed the numbers over the years about your blood pressure, because what do they tell us our blood pressure need to be? 180 over 20, or is it 120 over 80 or something like that right there? Huh? Somebody educate me. Let me know. Say no bar, no act, no etc. They say people ain't fit. Nah. They making nurses shift bid in some states. I heard about that. The sad part about shift bidding is because people have bills to pay. Let's just say they started off, okay, you can work these 3-day shifts at, let's say, $40 an hour. if they shift bidding, they're going to drive that price down. A bid may be getting $15 an hour. A bid may get $15 an hour because people need money. People need money, and people will bid down until they get it. It's hard to compete with somebody if they offering 40 and you won't take no less than 37. The other people won't take no less than like 34. The other people won't take no less than 29. The other people won't take no less than 25. You know what I'm saying? So, that's horrible. That's horrible. It's kind of like the same thing that they did with trucking. Our other brothers out here in these streets was accepting loads way below value. I mean, they was accepting loads so low that they could not even put gas in their vehicles. Something really, really wrong with people. But that's because they had bills. That's really because they had bills. Damn it, I just had some. I had some. I was just thinking about it. So that ain't it. Bam, bam, bam. Let me click on. Let me get that out the way. So she was shot at. Wait a minute. That ain't what it is. Oh, all right. All right. Bam. We going on down here to Dade County again. We got a good little mama. Let me refresh. I know it's Friday. I'm finna go ahead on and get y'all on up out of here. I know we need some more thumbs up. Y'all have to play. I give y'all this one and let y'all go on about your business. We have a mother who has been arrested for manslaughter and a child shooting death. A good mama is the only thing that we can call this baby, because look at her. Look at that beautiful sister. She got her real too.
Developing here at noon, a mother has been arrested.
She's facing charges in connection with the shooting death of her 5-year-old daughter. This happened back in June. Local 10's Isabella Martin is live outside the jail in West Miami-Dade with more. Isabella.
Christy, Eric, new court documents say Ashley Hosendove told detectives that her young son was the one who shot the gun at her daughter. Now, this morning, she's now behind bars after being accused of failing to properly secure the gun that led to her 5-year-old daughter's death.
2 months after 5-year-old Genova Parks was shot and killed inside her Florida City home, her mother is now facing charges in connection with her death.
Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for 1 count of aggravated manslaughter of a child under 18.
Ashley Hosendove visibly upset as she faced a judge today. The judge found probable cause, ordering her held without bond on the aggravated manslaughter charge. She was also ordered to stay away from her son and have no access to drugs, firearms, weapons, or ammunition. Bond on the culpable negligence charge was set at $2,500. New court documents say Hosendove told detectives her young son accidentally shot his sister.
Ashley, what happened in the house that night?
When we questioned Hosendove back in June, she didn't answer. Genova had been shot in the torso and later died at the hospital. The medical examiner ruled her death a homicide.
My grandbaby is 5 years old. My granddaughter was smart. She was sassy. At 5, we always thought she was so smart for her age.
Investigators say Hosendove failed to properly secure the gun, leading to her daughter's death.
Let's do it.
And in a statement from Ashley Hosendove's attorney, he says, "This is just an absolutely gut-wrenching tragedy. A mother lost her child. There are also real legal issues with this case. She's a lawful gun owner. The firearm was in a fanny pack and placed inside a closet. We're going to deal with those issues in court, but right now our focus is getting this mother home and working quickly to get this case resolved." And we'll continue to keep you all updated on.
She ain't got to worry about being a legal gun owner anymore. It's a wrap, shawty. But she ain't like gonna do no time and nothing like that. The baby done lost the baby life. The baby life gone. You know what I'm saying? And she would be able to be a mother. She would be able to get her baby back. Let's not. I know that y'all want to be sympathetic and all that. We refuse. I refuse to be sympathetic. I like all that shit right there because we're not gonna treat her like she's a human. We're gonna treat her like she's a princess, and She didn't mean it. She probably going through a little something. She probably going through a little postpartum or something. You never know. You never know. Moving right along. I ain't going to much hold you. Children is best left with they mama them. Bam. Give y'all something to pat on the back. Y'all to make it to the end of the night news right here. In the street on this, what is it's January? It's not January. It's August. It's August the 1-4, the 2-0, the 2-6 out here, man. Thank y'all for being around. I know I had to miss a few days. I'm coming back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Coming back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. For real, for real. Listen, y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, 7, then Agree channel. Subscribe. I'm finna put some standalone videos up when I get off here. Because I saw a few things. And I got to do my little video. So I got to go. Got to get on up out of here, get these things done. Just stop lying. Stop lying about what? He said she was jealous of that baby. Something going on out here. Y'all better go outside. Because I'm finna go outside. Ooh, jeez, I'm finna go outside after 10 o'clock. Oh, God. I'm in fifth of my life already, and I ain't even much got dressed. That's a doggone shame. Yeah, you say stop lying about tomorrow? No. I don't want to say promise, but we're going to go live tomorrow. Yep. Wait. You say let everybody know that we did not lose gravity on Earth last week. You got to be more careful. The hell happened last week with gravity? Say the best content on the internet. I appreciate that right there. Man. I'm finna go ahead on and bounce, man. Y'all do that one thing that I always ask y'all to do. But before I do that right there, hit players. Prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just the finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. And I want y'all to do that same thing I always ask y'all to do every doggone time. And I know that y'all do it because every time player go live, y'all be right back on around here. And that is what I be saying. Stay alive. Well, I'm going to see y'all manana. I am